When the chips are down, you Latinos forget the support from the black folks. And I cannot agree with this creator more. The Latino community and its anti-blackness is strong and it needs to be expelled from our community.
So as you have just seen, this was a very interesting video and I can agree with it. Something I found to be interesting was just overall that comment that was at the top where it says when the chips are down, Latinos forget the support from black people that was given to them from black people. And that's the thing I noticed, not only in comments, but even in like, in-person kind of interaction where you have people, some Latinos, where they will go and kind of distance themselves from being black. Okay. I brought up this one example, well, really two, really about three of them when I was in school, like middle school, high school. She'd be like, yeah, I'm from Belize. And, yeah, I'm Belize. I'm Hispanic. Never said like I'm black. And at that time, I didn't really know what Afro-Latino was anyways. I just knew that you look black, but you kind of didn't, So that was the thing with me when I was younger. So it's like when you go and look at some of these people, they'll go and, be adamant, be like, yeah, I'm Dominican or I'm Puerto Rican or I am, insert whatever the case may be. So they're trying to say I'm different is essentially what it is. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm black, but, not really. Like he said, oh, I'm not black. I mean, I'm not black Latino. I mean, I'm like a different kind of Latino, black, Afro. It's like, what? When you just say what you are. But that's something I thought was interesting, was how he said that in certain Hispanic communities that you have people who dislike the black people within their own community, which is crazy to me. I'm like, what? Like, how? Because, if you go and look at like Puerto Ricans or Dominicans, or Cubans, for example, you see quite a bit of them. And, it all depends on where this person is coming from. But quite a bit of them are Afro, so it's like, okay, how do you hate your own people? How do you hate someone that looks, they're in your family? Just because their skin shade may be a little different, or maybe the texture of the hair is a little different. How can you go and say, yeah, but I know that's my cousin, but I don't really like them like that, and that's one of the things about it. You have a lot of colorism that goes on in a lot of different communities, even in the black community. We have a lot of colorism. You have a lot of texturism as well. And you feel like you have some people who just feel like because they're lighter, that somehow that just equates to being better. Somehow if their hair is straighter, that now means that they're better and they can kind of lean more towards whiteness than blackness. Even if they're kind of already, Afro, Hispanic, Afro Latino, they would be like, yeah, but I kind of am more on this side. Okay. So that's one of the things I thought was quite interesting, especially now with all these deportations that's going on and all the things going on with ICE, where you're seeing some of these Hispanic people, for instance, going out and making TikTok videos talking about like, where's the black people? No one's going to organize some, protest. Where's the marches? We need to do something for my community. And black people are like, didn't y'all overwhelmingly vote for Republican though? And then we didn't. So like, why? What do you need from me? And you have a lot of people that say like, no, we got a lot of other things to worry about. We ain't got time to worry about this. Okay, this is on y'all. Whatever y'all gonna do, we'll be here. Okay, but outside of that, I don't know what you really want us to do. But that's one of the things that I've noticed is just like you have other communities wanting black people's support, and it's like, why? You didn't, you haven't cared about us this whole time. And then now something's happened to you. Now it's like, well, help us out. Just like with the feminist movement, for example, where it's like, well, we need it for all women, don't we? And it's like, once white women got what they wanted, for the most part, at that time, then it was like, oh, black people, deuces, it's like, what? How is that okay? So you had different things like that would go on, where it's like, let me go and bring you in, help us to accomplish whatever cause, whatever issue it is that we need to accomplish. And then we're just going to say bye-bye because like we're good now. We don't really need your assistance any longer. So I found this